Hello? And with that, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are giving the G some love because in this video, we will be doing some skid racing and we will be with the homies. And it is beautiful weather, so hopefully these tires and temps stay all well. But in front of me, I have some wheels that need different tires on it. Well, those will probably stay, but these either need to be flipped or thrown onto some other tires. Tires go onto other wheels. I need to throw some spacers on the front because at full lock, the barrel or the inner tire rubs the lower control arm. So we'll throw some different wheels. I want to test fit some different wheels as well as maybe raise it. I don't really want to, but at least while I'm learning how to skid and drift and go around a skid pad sideways, well, a little bit high is not going to hurt anybody. And then we'll get back to style and good fitment. But right now, these mismatch the stocks and the 17 Rezacs aren't that bad, honestly. With the fatter tire, I'm digging it, but just looks so fugly up front. So we got our helper today. How do you feel about that, Diesel? Okay, yep, that's what I was gonna think too. So let's throw this Johnny in the air. We'll check the front out and oh yeah, I've got uppers. Sorry, long intros. I know you guys probably hate me talking all the time, but Vithi picked me up some uppers. So these will be going on the front. And I've got some toe plates, which will do my front alignment. Probably just gonna keep the rear as it is. Maybe tighten up preload a little bit, but the wear, even on drifting the other private day, wear was pretty good. So I don't wanna mess with that and just destroy tires. I can just mess with the front. Let's get it in the air and start working on it. And wheels off. Clutch bleeding setup. I got a little nipple in there so it can't pop out. Look at that, fine and dandy. Fluid looks a little yucky, but it's got new fluid and it should have been flushed out for the most part, but boom. Easy little setup. Had my dad come out and help me with that. I think I'm gonna just throw on the uppers right now. I'll wait for the springs until last and then maybe we'll just put the car in the ground. I want to do a nut and bolt check because I went to mess with some stuff under the car yesterday and I was missing a drive shaft bolt and a couple of the other ones were loose. So I got all new ones. I replaced that already. Other than that, go through, make sure everything's tight. I will do an oil change, so I'll have to go get some oil later. I'm probably going to convert to the VR1. Just because everybody says the VQ35DE Rev Up HRJZ twin triple disc turbo runs best with that. So I don't know, Vithi used it, Cody used it, Larry used it. I think I'm gonna use it. And yeah, so let's get these uppers on real quick. We'll test fit some wheels, see if we need to add any tilt, and then go with the rest of the day. That was easier than I thought. You know what that means. The upper control arm is going to be a pain to pop out. Look at that, I barely had any leverage. She popped. Remember, boys and girls, if you're doing that and you're going to hit a threaded anything, put the nut flush with it. So when you're banging it up, you're hitting the nut. You're not mushrooming that bolt. So among these wheels, I was planning on having the Volk Challenges in the rear, but there's some pretty fresh meat on the 17 Vogs, as well as the 17 Rezacs that need a flip. So what I'm thinking about doing is running these tomorrow in the rear, flipping the Rezacs, running those in the rear tomorrow, and that should be more than enough, especially because it's like, I wouldn't say chilly out, but it's like 70 degrees. I think it's going to be a high of like 73 or something tomorrow, and if it's overcast, it's even better. The Challenges, I planned on running in the rear, but I put the uppers on both sides, and it's looking really good. Hopefully it doesn't drop too much. I just maxed out the uppers, and at least off my angle reader, it said like 8 or so. Probably add another degree, as long as there's not too much droop when we throw it on the floor. So I think it looks really good. I'll show you guys the angle real quick, because I do just have, if you guys watched the other video, I only have that tie rod relocation, which does enough, but that's full lock. Full lock there too. So I did check, make sure nothing is hitting or rubbing or, you know, clearance issue wise, but yeah, I think we're all good. I'll probably throw the spacer and the other Challenges on the other side, and then just get bolt check and all that other jazz for the rear, and then we'll dial in fitment and stuff last, because then I can put the car on the ground and raise it up if need be. I also looked on those coilovers, and it says 28, I think, at the end of the number on the springs. So I think those might be 28Ks up front. If they are, they ride kind of soft. It could be because the shocks are blown, so putting 32s is not going to do that much. I might just try and stiffen up the preload just to see if I can get them riding a bit stiffer. We'll also see about clearance. If I don't really have clearance issues, then I won't bother it too much, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to raise the front a little bit. And if I do, then a little bouncy up front won't make too big of an issue. But I think these are 20 mil that I'm throwing on. Not those. I think these are 20 mil. And then these Challenges are 18 by 10 plus 22, I think. Something like that. They're pretty good. They have pretty good back spacing. Super high disc for the face, because they clear big brakes no problem. And I could run them with no spacer, but I don't know. We'll see when I throw it down on the ground. Let's tighten up, make sure all the bolts and stuff are all good, and then we'll throw the car on the ground and see how she sits. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The plan has changed. I went to go test fit these on the rear, and they don't clear. These are 17 by 9 plus 0, so they're a lot more aggressive than the Rezacs were, and these poked. So instead, I'm going to run them up front, which means that the Volks are going to go in the rear. I know these do clear because I've run them before, so that should be no issue, but I just wanted to make sure that I was going to have full lock and no clearance and fitment issues. I still want to put it on the ground, test it out and stuff. I might try turning the car on and turning it with the being on the wheels, but the jack stands are in the back, so I just didn't want the car moving. But not too bad. Not OD tilt either, so super hyped on that. I think it's like 8-ish. We'll have to see when it's like actually on the ground, but super subtle. Looks pretty decent. I did want to lower it a little bit more just to get some better fitment on the front, but being 17s and that the stocks were 18s, it's probably going to even sit lower or just about where it was. So I don't really want to have to lower it more and then it like truly be on its nuts. I already drug through the exhaust and it's pretty much open down pipes now. So tomorrow's going to be obnoxious. Not much I can do because I don't have that. I do have that Y pipe, but I don't have a mid pipe to connect to the back of the exhaust. So right now it's just dumping at the firewall. I skipped ahead a little bit and I put the car on the ground without showing you guys, but here she sits. The front is definitely lower than it was. I didn't touch the height, and going from 18s to 17s brought it down a bit. But the fitment, I can't really complain about. I probably could go a little more aggressive, but it clears no problem. with full lock. I was kind of hoping it rubbed a little bit just to force me to raise it up some, but I don't know. I think it looks all right for how it is. That just means the rest of the other ones will be rears, which I'm actually really happy about because these were semi-new tires. And then you guys can see that the challenges, I wish you could really see like how much it clears by, because I'd say it's like a credit card, but this thing is so loud. I can't wait to get an actual exhaust on it. Oh, you're probably asking why I picked up the camera and got wood in my hand and stuff too. We're gonna go for a little drive. I gotta pick up oil, so I put the rest of the lug nuts on and figured why not take it for a drive just to make sure there's no like really weird noises. So yeah, let's go. Not too bad. She do be scraping on the middle of the ground though. Oh, it's so bad. I let go of the steering wheel once. These open headers are terrible. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right?
No, you can't, bro. The kit don't look good.
It does look good.
I didn't hear you say anything about it.
LBGT QZY. Fucking car.
QZY.
Tight.
Dude, it lays out too.
Thought he was about to air out.
He is. Air the bitch out. Look at the rear too. The rear's solid. The rear
see
trim
that.
is just fucking extended.
I see that.
Fire.
It looks so big in the front now.
Dude, that's literally the same thing I told him. I was like, dude,
yeah, my shit's in drive right now.
Front looks fucking.
It's in drive.
On the floor. Why does shit fucking scream?
Looks good though.
That's what I'm saying.
Needs skirts and paint. Peace out.
Very nice.
Very nice.
OMG, it's not 25 years old. How did you get it in the United States? Joke's on you guys. We moved to Canada. So that's where we're at right now.
I need to get the fronts on.
You ain't never seen nothing ever like this ever in your life.
I couldn't have said it better, honestly.
I told him the same thing. I was like, dude, the front end looks massive now compared to the stock bumper.
Looks good though. I like Minervas better than Model 5s, but I like the Model 5s better right now because of the color or because they're chrome.
That's exactly. Literally, he was saying the same shit.
And obviously, you saw we are back. Sun's going down, so I decided to just throw the car up in the air real quick. Took the rear wheels off because I got to bring those, the Rezacs, the other two that are there, and the stocks as well. But we got that pack, that expensive pack, VR1 20W50. So I was not running this. I was running 10W30, I believe, and I've had no issues, but everybody I know that runs a DE or that drifts their DE or VQ in general with high miles, they say VR1 is the go-to, and 50's doing it, so I figured why not? Or he has been on his car, but I figured why not? It's open headers right now, so it's going to be a lot hotter than normal. Luckily, the weather is on our side, but whatevs. It is what it is. It needs an oil change. She is draining right now. Should be close to done. And then we'll get the fluids in, get the wheels packed up, and then we are going to Sir Barspin and S14 shop. Shout out the Tragic shop. The boys are always the guys to go to for late night flips, mount balance, and other miscellaneous work. So I'll drop that IG down in the comments or in the link or description, wherever it's going to be, so you guys can go check them out as well. But let me get to this. We're in the race with the sun right now. No, it doesn't look like it because, oh, there we go. We're in a race with the sun, and well, I want to win, so catch you guys in a couple. Just in time, I had to hurry up and pick all these tools up, and I loaded all the wheels in the back of the truck, but oil change is done. I put 4 quarts in it. I think it's like 4.2 or something. I'll check it before I start it. Back wheels are off it anyway, so Ty can't take it. That should be wrapping it up for the evening. If it is not raining by the time I get back, I'll probably mount the fire extinguisher, like quick release little thing, because we got to have that. If not, I'll wake up early in the morning and do that before it gets too late. So let's hop on the road. We're back to the crib, and I do apologize. I was in a rush and Mr. Mike was in a rush, so I totally spaced on recording while I was there, but he hooked it up. We got all the wheels set up. The Rezacs have been flipped. The, what is this? Stocks, I didn't do anything with them just because they look fine. The Volks got traded out, put the caps on those, and then the Vogs got some meat from the old Rays. So we should be all set up, all ready to go. I test fit those wheels just to make sure that they would fit without any issues, and they do. They're a little bit more sunk than this, but that's fine. No spacers still needed. Barrel doesn't hit, lip doesn't hit, tire doesn't hit. So we are all good, and these got some fresh meat. So although I don't have an alignment, it drove really well. And I mean, I'm just going to the track, which is like 5 minutes down the street, so I don't think we should have any issues. I'm cleaning out the car right now, getting everything set up for tomorrow, and I'll probably be out here early in the morning just tidying stuff up, make sure all the fluid levels are good, oil, clutch, brake, and then start packing up the wheels. I'll probably just throw them in the garage for tonight because I am tired. I wish I could have washed the car, but Ty went to the gym, so he didn't wash it for me. Plus I gotta clean it out. He left his stuff in there. He just pulled up, that's why I'm giving him a hard time, but I guess you can't hear me. So I'm gonna just pick up, clean up, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow early in the morning. And good morning. We have the necessities, you know, sugar-free Red Bull and some agua to keep us fresh. All the meats are on. Vivi has met up with us. He decided to run 1/4 of the kit, but it's okay because we both were quite unprepared. But you know the vibes. We got to get some ice water, some ice water and some bevs. We just saw Tap fly by, so at least we know we're not going to be the very first ones there. But everybody seemed to be on their way in the group chat, so we're going to go hit the track, which is 2 minutes down the street. We'll be there right on time and set up some cones and then start driving. Come on, man. Who said stance isn't driftable? Give me that. It is 10:07. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. You guys know this car. Come on, man. But yeah, we gotta go set up some cones. I am not gonna be the one to make the executive decision on the event we're running, because your boy, I'm treating this like a first drift event. That other one I was binding up so easy, and I don't know, I feel like today's gonna be a lot better. So we got the car set up. Clutch. Sedan is so clutch. Put all these in there. Got the tools on. I got to take a couple of these things out. You know, I got to protect the black leather, boy. How you feeling? Tell the people.
Right. That last corner over there, that shit a struggle. We fighting.
It's I never seen this layout. So you come in here, you kind of got a little hairpin into where Logan's coming around. Middle straight, so you can either go wide or hit a little Mondry, and then there's like a hairpin way at the corner. We'll get somebody to record and stuff. See where he's coming around? Damn, I thought he was gonna do like the spring brake batch. Like,
that's probably what I need to do, because I was trying to go tight. Yeah.
It's good though, it's feeling good. And now that I got some front tilt, I got some spacers and some better spec wheels. I was telling Vithi, that other event, I know how to drive. I've slid in the streets of Mexico before, and like I've had no issues. So the fact that I couldn't get that first like spring brake bash, that first little entry, I kept binding up. I knew it was not me. I told you guys that I got like a lot of marks on the lower control arm and inside the frame from the stocks hitting. I should have just added a spacer, I would have been fine. But I am not binding up, I'm not hitting tire. I got good travel. Yucky. Yucky, but I'm feeling good. So it's like I got 2 laps in, tires are just getting warm, trying to get them a little heat cycled. You know, we got the water, but it's not even, it's almost 11. So I don't know, I'm happy with those 2 laps. I'm gonna probably go like every 15 minutes or so, let it cool down. I am having clutch issues some. It got like super soft on the second one, and I came back here, I took the cap off, I was full, I started pumping it with the cap off and it tightened back up again. So maybe the cap's just not breathing, I gotta get a new cap, I don't know. But if I gotta do that every lap or so, well, so be it. So we got the tires, we got wheels. Vitty's ripping with his 1/4 kit, looking good. Nah, bro, it looks good, it looks good.
Yeah, this spot, the rest of the car look like fucking...
Nah, like I'm zoomed in though.
Okay.
Like, check that out. Oh! Yo, a bride?
Don't get too close to it. Don't get too close to it.
A frid?
A frid.
Sheesh, buddy's got a smoke show going on. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're doing well. I'm still learning. I made the mistake of going to Vitty's, and his is so much angle and so easy that I went back to mine. I took a couple laps to relearn it, but I'm feeling good. Everybody's driving pretty well. A couple people are burning through tires just because you're using a lot more wheel speed, especially in that middle section. It's pretty much second gear the whole thing, and then that hairpin is maybe dropped to first or just e-brake with speed and dump the clutch. But cars are doing well. I definitely have to go up with brake fluid because it's so soft. I'm pumping it, taking cap off, but it's engaging, so that's all I can ask for. Okay. Look, private days they ain't doing it like this. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Free pizza?
Pizza! Look at that. All these boxes. Come on, man. Look at that. Bro, this would be a fire commercial right here. Woo! Can't ask for much more than this. Skyline, like 3 skylines, some pizza and some drifts. Like, oh, there you go. Woo! Woo! He's on him. He's on him. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, Logan's bullying him. Oh, so nice. Yeah. The boys! The boys! Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh my gosh, bro. I miss the car, bro. I miss the car so much. That boy is wearing the heat. Got a heat on him?
Yeah, gotta rep the team.
Come on, man. Oh, such a good car. Bro, is this a chaser? Dude. Is this a chaser, dude? How'd you know? Dude. Oh, such a good car, man.
Cornish, they're not. They're not dead, so I'm like, how much is you driving on them? Like,
I went off track, guys.
I got a bumper for you at home, don't worry.
I was having clutch issues, and when I came around this first one, I went to go transition, clutch just stuck to the ground. Wheels were already turned, so I just power slid all the way into like that little berm right there, and then I was teeter-tottering, I had to get pulled out, but Shook came over, gave me a pep talk, told me that I was fucking dog shit and I should quit drifting.
No.
And then sell him this as well. He just wants to fucking...
Oh my god. This car is fast.
Bro, he was up on you.
He was. I was like, brother.
You had to cut a couple times.
Yeah,
right
I was
there,
cutting.
but...
I was definitely cutting. These tires are dead. Look at them.
Bro, you can go so much wider too, just so you know.
Yeah. It's so, dude, following somebody's so much better because it gives you a line to actually like chase directly
True.
in front of you. Like
your e-brake is mad loud now too.
I know.
Like you're probably toasted like mine. No more. Brake shoes it is, but
I need to swap these around for sure. Dude, that was fun though.
driving well. Driving super well. I'm gonna go back out here in a sec. The time has finally come. I only went through technically one pair. I could have got a couple more laps on these, but I wanted to be able to flip them and use them just because I do have some natural camber in the rear, so I'll be able to flip these and use them. So I'm hyped about that. That's why I brought all the extras, but I did throw the other Vaugards on. So now we're twinned up. But, oh yeah, the point I picked up the camera for, it is 3:01. Everybody's cleaning up. This is like the chillest private day I've ever been to. Like, there's not even a lot of, there's like maybe 10 spectators. Other than that, it's just drivers. Everyone was chill. Tandems, people were on people's doors, hanging out. Like, it was great. I know, bro. I know. It's great. No,
Shuggy style.
oh yeah. That cute little train. And we have made it back to the crib ski. The car did amazing. Somehow the bumper looks like it was not even touched. Shout out to Boog for drift stitching me up. I was about ready to just rip the whole bumper off, but he's like, nah, we'll make it look good. Car ripped though. For a 241,000 mile DE, the thing rips. I'm happy with how it was. The only thing we really played with today was PSI. So it's crazy to see how much of a difference PSI actually done. Car ripped, Vithi's car ripped. We didn't do any tandems today. Well, Chase was tandeming with me, but me and Vithi didn't do any tandems. We'll get to that next time. Today was successful. Everybody ripped, and I'm linking track now, no problem. So super hyped on that, feel comfortable, and I'm ready for some more seat time. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna end out the vlog here. It's probably quite long. Don't know if you guys even made it this far, but stay tuned. We got some good merch. Chaser will be done soon, and obviously I'm going to Texas and Japan, and we're vending like 5 more events upcoming. So I'll see you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Later.